With so many great choices out there for indie games, it was kind of hard to narrow this down to one, but I'm going to have to go with Axiom Verge. Thomas Happ just did a fantastic job on this game. It was one of the first games I ever heard about that one person did by themselves. But the art looked great. I'm a fan of Metroid, so I gave it a shot, and I just loved it. From the title screen until the end screen, it just had me captivated. The music is amazing. You have such a wide variety of weaponry. My favorite was the glitch mechanic, like the address disruptor. You could repair or take away parts of the landscape, like there were just glitches all over the game. It was on purpose. And you could glitch enemies, change their behavior. Sometimes they'd help you, sometimes they'd get worse, sometimes they'd just sit still. It was really a lot of fun playing around with that. The bosses were big, intense, and scary, so that's always a plus. And I mentioned earlier that it was similar to Metroid. Like Metroid, nails down the whole loneliness, isolation type thing. This game narrows down your just like curiosity and questioning your surroundings and your motives, and the main character is trying to figure things out just as much as you are. And if you're ready for an interesting world to discover and a great plot to unfold, definitely check out Axiom Verge.
My favorite indie game would definitely have to be Castle Crashers. It's, as far as I know, my first indie game. I might have played a few before that and not even realized. But Castle Crashers is super, super fun. I'm still waiting on a second one. Probably not going to happen at this point. But Castle Crashers is one of the ultimate co-op beat-em-up experiences to me. Like, the only one that beats it, in my eyes, is Turtles in Time. Other than that, I'm Castle Crashers all the way. I friggin' love Castle Crashers. There are a ton of nights for you to unlock. There are a lot of zany levels for you to compete in and co-op with your friends. It was a weird mashup of the two. But, like, you fight this giant catfish and you ride on, like, a shitting deer, and it's like his poop is propelling him across the level. It's a ridiculous game, and it seemed like Behemoth just took everything that they could think of, fantasy-wise, and just kind of threw it together and made one of the most zany and really, really fun co-op beat-em-ups of my generation. It's fantastic.
My favorite indie game is actually a pretty, I'm saying toughly easy question because I know what it is, but at the same time it's also like a tougher question because we're in this new like 16-bit renaissance where all these indie games have all this awesome pixel art, and for the most part, some don't, but pretty much if someone's talking about it, it's one of the newer ones, and my favorite is hands down, but competitively, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is just one of those games where once you see it, you fall in love with it. Like, I liked it before I even played it. I was just like, you play as a knight with a shovel? I'm in. And then it was just like, oh, it looks like 16-bit, and it plays similar to Mega Man? I'm super in. And then Yacht Club Games just kept giving us what we wanted. They gave us Plague of Shadows, where you get to play as Plague Knight. Then they gave us Spectre of Torment, you get to play as Spectre Knight. We got King of Cards coming, where you get to play as King Knight, which is just a weird, hilarious title for a knight. But, they know they made a great game, and they continue to support it. And there's even this new, I think it's called, like, Shovel Knight Showdown or something, where everyone's fighting, and it's kind of like, it's very new. Like, I just saw the trailer this morning, but it's kind of like a 16-bit Smash Brothers, but all Shovel Knight. It looks absolutely crazy. And, Shovel Knight is just, it's a okay story. Like, you're just trying to save your girlfriend, I think, girlfriend, partner, whatever. But you're just going to save her, and you have to fight all these knights to do it. And every time you fight one of them, you can find some relic in their world that will power you up and give you a new attack or ability. And I know I was very upset to see Shovel Knight as an assist trophy in Smash Brothers, but honestly, I could not be happier he's even in it. Like, I wish he was a character, but him being an assist trophy from a third-party indie game, that is a hell of a big, like, step for indie games. And not many other game characters can say that, because Shovel Knight has just had that big of an impact. He's crossing over with Ukulele, the other indie games. Shovel Knight took the world by storm, and the world is all the better for it. Hey, thanks for watching. Did you like the video? Why don't you hit that like and subscribe button? It really helps us grow the channel. And don't forget to ring that bell to join our notification squad. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I put the links in the description just to make it easier for you to get to. And we will catch you next time for the next video from the Bro Trio.